You want to try this one out? I want to try this one out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, I just put on the Hyper Smasher jacket so that she can do it now.
You guys gonna play a match?
Might as well. Why don't you get one of your Miis and I'll do Nikki.
All right, I'm gonna host.
All right, do it. Make sure custom's on, obviously.
But of course.
Smash.
All right.
Make sure your rules are right too.
But of course.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to learn Mii's because the problem is they have too many moves. It's like, I mean, I've already created on the other system. I created maybe eight or nine of them that I just wanted to get good at them. It's like I'm just going to sit down. All right, today I'm going to sit down and get good with this swordsman. The problem is there's like way too many combinations of the
variants of the same swordsman. Yeah.
So like I mean, once you get used to it, and you find your perfect like balance of what you like totally. Like I have a Mii that's my go-to Mii, and I just know when I'm playing that character what moves do what.
Well, and there's going to be crazy mind games, too, when you're playing your buddies. And
you don't know what they have.
You can just change it up every time. Yeah, you never know what you're going to have.
So, yeah, we won't spend time telling each other, although he knows my moves, but we'll just get right into it.
Just show them.
I'm waiting for you. Did you pick something?
I did. Ooh, I have a sword fighter as well, though.
That's all right.
So we're going to cross swords.
Oh, this stage is so pretty. Wow, nice suit. Wait, is that you? That is you.
That is me. Devil horns and everything.
Yo, Shuriken, what's up?
I got that too, bud.
What?
So one of my characters has this item, this equipment on him, that basically it's not this one, but he starts at 30% damage.
Oh, right.
But he only takes 80% damage throughout the match.
That's crazy. Yeah. There's so many different variations on these.
Yeah, there's so many just little quirky abilities. Totally insane.
And sometimes you'll get one you won't even really realize why it's good. You know, like
right.
you're kind of like,
until you figure
that
out
doesn't sound that awesome, and then you get a character and you suddenly are, maybe you wake up in the middle of the night and you realize it's
I think I'm actually
awesome.
No, not this guy. One of my Mii's also has increased launching ability, which is just insane because, that might have cleared you if I had that on.
1,000-year door, by the way.
Oh, you didn't have that range.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's the SS Flavian. How much range you got on that? Come on.
Let's find out, bud.
Do it.
Oh,
I can't believe I whiffed.
Would you try to grab me? What'd you do?
Yeah, no, I took a chop at you.
Oh.
The first time this happened, I actually tried to go under the stage and get on that squid's back. It doesn't work.
You gotta try.
Gotta try.
What?
That's what I thought. What? Come on.
It's the new rock.
Oh,
goodbye.
That was nice.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I love the sword fighter's taunts, too.
I bet you do, dude.
You really do. It's the first thing you tested.
Oh.
You gotta try out these taunts.
It's all about the taunts, man.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's all about
no. So this is a crazy stage. So Bowser's chin actually is not an edge.
Yes.
So you can't grab onto that.
Bowser's chin's not an edge.
Let's get the attention away from you falling and more on the stage.
I'm trying to expedite things, man. What? So.
How you doing down there? We should probably let's do some characters that you're good with.
Oh, all right, okay.
I think it's just Karma paying you
dude,
back.
Dude, I SD twice. I SD twice.
Win or Nikki. See, I always felt like she had like a lot of bottled up rage.
You can
tell.
Her
messages were always
behind
super
those
cheery and friendly.
Yeah, behind those,
but
those glasses.
There was anger there. All right, so wait, before we do another match, why don't we go in and show how to customize
a standard character?
A standard character.
Yeah, standard roster. Okay.
And I actually don't. I think it's on your. Is it on your feed now? Oh no, I think it's on.
It is
my
not.
feed.
It's on your feed.
Okay. Let's leave this game. So that's Mii's, and I think you're gonna. If you're anything like me, you're gonna fall down a hole when it comes to creating those because I personally I fell back in love with making celebrities. Like, I mean, because when you first got a Wii, it's like you make your family members and then you make a zillion celebrities. And now with QR codes, of course, you can just go online and find a ton of them. But now that I can turn them into dudes toting,
knocking each other out,
it's like I definitely I rediscovered my love for doing that. So. Anyways, so Mii Fighters are one thing, characters are entirely another. So when you go in, there's the first time you play as a character. Obviously, you're going to see down here on this lower screen nothing. It's because you haven't created any custom sets for this particular character. the beauty of it is when you have created those custom sets, when you're playing with customizing on, you'll pick your character and it'll instantly just open this menu and you'll have all those pre-made sets to choose from. So it's not like every single time you're doing a custom match, you're going to pick your character and then pick your 4 things. They're all you've already set them
it's saved.
up.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I do is set up a couple standard characters for me. So there'll be times I feel like where you want to play normal, right? So you don't play custom. There'll be times when you want to play with custom specials on, but no custom equipment, just because then you get a move variety, but you don't get any actual like crazy stat stuff.
Right.
And then there are other times when you want to go full free flow.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll go in here and create my first character just as some alt special moves, but no equipment. And the way that you'll notice that is, if I went here, I'll create one right now of Yoshi. If I want to just ignore equipment and go into specials and say, okay, I'm going to do lick, I'm going to do a heavy egg roll, crushing bomb.
Lick is hilarious because Yoshi, his standard neutral is to basically, eat them and then
I'll show it right now.
This time
that's a really nice way to put it.
Yeah.
So instead of eating, you jump forward and you whack.
You literally just lick them and damage them.
Oh.
Also, his crushing bomb basically does not produce those little stars on the sides, but if you hit the sweet spot, it does tons and tons of damage. I also really like the heavy egg roll. Oh, it's so slow. But I'm telling you, that's good for me because what I do with one of the main reasons why I was never very good at Yoshi is I always roll off the edge.
You just fly off the stage. Yeah. Seems like in a 4-player match, that'd be really good too. We have the pandemonium. Other people can't really understand what you're doing, and
that's part of the beauty of changing these characters is that one character might not be for you because of one particular reason, but between the moves and the equipment, you can make them your own.
Or you have your one-on-one character, and you have your 4-player character.
Yeah,
so a lot more kind of like area effect.
So I just made a custom one that I'm calling heavy here, but did not put any equipment on him. So as a result, I know when I look at this character on the main screen, you can see that he basically has you see the grayed out circle underneath heavy.
Yeah.
That's because that one has no equipment on it. You'll actually also see that if you have all negative stat things, but it essentially means it hasn't been buffed for equipment. So if you want to just play a custom special match without equipment.
So if you are playing in a match with no equipment, and you select a character that has equipment, what happens? Does it allow you? I haven't actually tried that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is more like a gentleman.
It's
more like a
strips it.
gentleman's rules, where like if you really want to challenge somebody, you have a new custom build that you did, but you don't want your friend sitting there and crying, being like, "Oh, what did you have? Like a attack badge? You went up to 1,000 on that? Let me see see the receipts right now. Break it out." It's like you don't need to do that. It's like you basically
show me the receipts.
You can look at this character and know that it's only customized with special moves and not with equipment.
Yeah.
So
we're all about gentlemen's agreements here.
Gentlemen's agreements
makes it more fun.
So this is an Exploshi which I made earlier. He's actually pretty similar to the one that I just did. Crushing bomb, normal egg throw. I did egg launch. Egg launch doesn't do as much damage when you grab somebody and kind of poop them out. But you launch them way farther. It's like sort of projectile. It's like a spicy food.
Exploshi. You ever made a Feroshi?
No, Feroshi is my first one.
Okay.
Believe me, that was.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
But one thing I wanted to point out with his equipment is that obviously we showed it with the Mii's. You have equipment that has have similar things, right? So there's buffs in the various areas. But one thing we didn't really mention is that there's also equipment that is very specific to each character.
Yes.
So, and it's not that they're not cosmetic. These are not things that you actually see on Yoshi. But when you go into the stuff that I've unlocked for Yoshi, playing as Yoshi or playing in various modes, you'll see things like an egg, large egg, which might I don't know if any other characters get eggs. You'll see some that are like a silver sword. You might see maybe Link can use it. Maybe also Marth can use it.
So there are swords where any character that has a blade can use it, or claws that any character that has claws can use it. And Yoshi's Yoshi's the only character who can lay eggs. So he's the only one who can use eggs that we know of. I mean,
no, this is where things get a little bit confusing. So you guys are going to have to break this down for me. But you're more likely to unlock equipment for the character that you're playing at that moment.
Yes,
but not. It's always you don't always unlock for that character. It's just
like if you're playing Yoshi, you're probably going to get more Yoshi moves than anyone else, but you're also going to get other people's moves
because it encourages you to play other characters.
To do other characters. But for somebody who's like, listen, my main is Mario. I want all Mario's custom specials. If you go in, especially if you go in and play Smash Run, which is where you really get mad loot. if you play just as Mario over and over again, you are far more likely to get all of his specials than if you're just waiting for them to randomly show up. If it was all completely random, I mean, it would be chaos. I mean,
Right.
you'd have to. I mean,
it would be
Think
chaos.
think about how long we've been playing this and how much. I mean, I haven't gotten anywhere near. all
It's
the
not.
custom
It's
specials
not like
for
you can't
everybody.
even
I mean,
touch
it's-
it. Yeah.
So you want to be able. It's good that people can concentrate on whoever their character is and do it. So, anyways, improved trade-off attack. I did want to call out this one, the Crash Lander protection badge, just because this is a negative one. This basically makes it so that when I land, it takes me longer to get up.
Mm-hmm.
The opposite is also out there, so you can actually get a badge that makes you be able to move faster
Super
after
fast.
landing.
Yeah.
Right.
So it cuts down on the.
But look at that defense.
Land
yeah,
back.
crazy defense and almost no punishment on your
Yeah.
speed stats. So that's what you're getting with the increased landing. Impact.
So-
you don't care that much about it.
So
all of a
under
sudden,
what
yeah.
circumstance would you look at this and say that you don't care?
Well,
Because I,
for instance,
I
there's
care.
some characters who are naturally speedy, and
Yeah.
maybe you don't care about giving them a huge
The
negative
extra
on their
20%,
speed
yeah,
because even if you cut into their speed, they're still going to be a relatively fast character at the expense of them being all of a sudden like a super tank attacking.
Right.
That's all of a sudden
That's
a pretty
huge.
cool character.
Yeah.
So. Like I have a Samus that acts like that. We can actually. You want to get? Why don't we get in?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
actually
let's
show
get in
some
a
of
match.
these in matches.
Are you guys gonna play a regular match right now?
Ooh, this is special.
No. Let's. I think we. We're not up to that yet. are we? No.
No.
Let's do a regular match.
Cool.
You can host it if you
All right. Hosting now.
And something we should mention is that those things do stack. So if there's a bonus effect on
Yep.
a particular piece of equipment, 1.2 times jump and 1.2 times jump again. If you're wearing both of them, you're getting.
When this is
yeah,
where things
you're
get
getting
like
extra
yeah,
bonus.
this is where things get like
And then you
kind of
put
hilarious.
Your third equipment is like a boosted double jump, so you're basically just like rocketing.
Yeah, I
everything.
mean, you
It's
can.
crazy.
It's like when we say rabbit hole, we mean it. I mean,
Well,
it's-
yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna. First let me do that Yoshi just so people can see him in action. I got Feroshi, Boshi, Exploshi.
Boshi.
I'm gonna bust out a
Fashoshi.
custom Ike.
Fashoshi.
Fashoshi. Wait, did you just make that up?
I did.
That's pretty good, man.
Well, let's make it.
Stick that in our pocket.
Oh, Fashoshi. Where are we going?
Let's go. I'm going to Jungle Gyps.
Ooh, this place is scary.
You can pick something else.
It's all right.
I don't think I can actually practice this on. I
I've
can't
never-
practice on you, sandbag.
I've never been able to play Yoshi. I'm so bad. Plus,
One
I
of
have,
his-
I have
one
all
of
those
his-
nightmares from playing against Trinan.
You can get a third jump
Get-
now with
get
Yoshi.
pooped
is one
off
of his
now.
Oh
custom
yeah,
moves.
that's
Yeah.
insane.
Trinan is a notoriously dirty Yoshi player.
I got the heavy egg. Oh, that didn't
That's
work
not
very
helping you.
well. Whoop.
So I didn't even see. So Smitty, what did you?
So I have a custom
kind of
Ike
custom did you
here.
go with?
I believe this guy actually has increased launching ability. So you know how powerful Ike is already. It's so if I hit him with one good shot at like 50%, he's going to be in trouble.
He is slow though.
He is very slow.
Really slow. I don't do well with these really slow characters.
You kind of have to anticipate where they're going to be. Nope. Oh, I thought you were going down.
Never.
That's the thing about the stage, man. If
Oh,
you get caught in the
Ganges.
water.
Oh, I'm drumming on your head.
Speaking of which,
So many memories here.
Oh, that's a pretty. Well,
I think this is my favorite stage of all time.
yeah, we've
Of
definitely.
all time.
oh,
I just keep trying to land this one move at the expense of all strategy.
You guys are really not doing a very good job killing each other.
That's because I'm trying to lay him.
all right. I'll say it's
You're trying to
slow.
pull.
No. I'll do it. I'll do it natural. Don't worry about it.
Will you, Nate?
Don't you worry about me.
Oh, I'm worried about you, bud. Oh. We like Ike. Oh,
Is this the character with the projectile?
project. Oh,
Egg laying?
projectile haggling.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do to
Okay,
him.
all right.
But luckily, the higher he is, the damage. Why am I buffed up? Oh, it's because I'm in a crisis. So one of the things that this.
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Once I get over 100%, now I'm all buffed.
This is perfect.
Which is scary.
You're jumping almost
You
too
can see
high.
I'm sparkling. Yeah.
I think my Ike actually has faster smash attacks, which is still slow because it's Ike, but it's a huge improvement. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I tried to eat you.
This is what happens
I
with
thought
Nate.
you did.
Nate gets these like moves in
Oh my goodness! That was terrifying. Oh,
down you go. That's the power, dude.
That was awesome.
Projectile.
So heavy.
So you don't get any knockback in that.
Oh, it's happening.
Wow.
Oh, the dog.
Okay.
Where are you going, buddy?
Oh. What?
This is why custom characters are so amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Why? I'm so heavy. Oh, see,
Oh,
if I'd have my
do it.
stars out right there.
You had your chance.
Oh, nice. All right.
Bad idea.
You could have pooped.
Oh, what?
How many times are you gonna die while taunting on the course of this stream? We need to keep. Do we have a little counter that shows
It's worth it.
while Smitty
Worth
is
it.
taunting, he
Can we
gets
get that
KO'd.
on screen? Yeah, a little.
Let's do one more. I want to show off this tank Samus that I made.
Tank Samus is really scary.
Yeah, so I have
I've seen this.
a couple different Samuses here. Sparky here, I think, is really
Sparky.
fast.
Old Sparky.
But yeah, my Dark Samus build here. And actually, when we start this one, don't attack me real quick, just because I want to show a couple things off.
What are you going with, Smitty?
I'm going to go with one of my Mii Fighters.
I'm going Brinstar.
Brinstar, huh?
So this move right here that Nate's about to show off,
Oh, I love that Dark Samus.
terrifying.
So good.
So yeah, this is her neutral. Oh, I'll show it again once we get in the match. Give me 30 seconds of leeway at the start.
That's all you get, and then it's game on.
Who is that?
It's the POTUS, man.
Is that the POTUS? All right. Anyway, so her neutral beat now, instead of charging up and shooting a big charge beam, this is essentially
Fear the POTUS.
a close. This is a close range shot. Basically, it's like she's
Shotgun
it's
blast.
basically a shotgun blast instead of that. So she's a close up melee player. You can see she's a little bit slower and less mobile than Samus. That's because I basically upped her attack and defense at the expense of speed. She also lays enormous bombs. Long fuses on them, but they do way more damage. I rarely use
Not the
normal
only character that
bombs
lays
in
eggs.
battle. And then these are turbo missiles.
Whoa!
So
Whoa!
they take a second to go, but when they go fast.
Oh!
These actually can angle.
Wow, that's some spam.
You can see that angle. You
Whoa!
See that going find the POTUS. Where? So it takes a second to basically acquire its target, and then it goes after you.
So what does
I'm
it take
actually-
for you to lose this charge shot?
What does it take for me to what?
For you to lose this charge shot right now?
I'm going to have to get in close, unfortunately, and Smitty's probably not going to let me in there. But all right, you ready to fight? Let's fight.
All right.
Oh, whiff.
I didn't do her. She has an up B that I've unlocked that moves forwards first and then sideways, but I haven't gotten used to it yet, so I'm keeping my normal.
The Mii Gunner's forward smash, the range on this thing is ridiculous. I love it.
Again? You weren't even close.
That's because
No.
I wasn't used to it. Shut up.
Oh!
That thing is powerful.
Nah.
But I mean, it's basically fundamentally changed the way she plays, because normally I do a lot of range stuff with Samus.
Well, that's the way to play Samus, I think. You got to just whittle him down.
That's
Oh.
forward smash. Oh.
I like the sound effect on that.
One of the problems with the big bomb is that only one can be out at a time, so you can't sort of bomb juggle yourself. Oh, man, it takes me a little while to recover from that blast too. It's like you don't instantly get out of it.
Oh.
Mitt.
Yeah, it takes a while to acquire it. The missiles, they're not they're not speedy deployments. That's why this is.
But it kind of throws the other player off. So they don't
Yeah, it's
follow
tough.
the same.
See how you can like damage the ground here?
Yep.
That is awesome.
That seems like a bad.
See how you can kill yourself?
No one could have predicted that was going to happen. You're going to damage the ground over this acid pit? That's weird.
Oh man, how did I whip that?
buddy?
You're lucky you didn't get dunked, man. That's what I was going for. Whoop! Hi there.
179%.
Deal with that. Hit him.
Oh, that's a big one.
Did that just?
It did a lot. So my
Oh, you start at 30%?
Does this? My POTUS here. Actually, kind of a blast cannon, and that takes a lot of damage. Can dish it out, but his defense is not.
I think took like 42% off of that thing.
Oh man.
Oof.
That's my shot.
That's your own medicine, man.
Ow!
Oh.
Wow, actually, that's doing a ton of damage.
Oh, why would I do that?
It's like glass cannon.
That's gonna hurt.
Smitty on the comeback? No.
Dude,
that is my new favorite move.
That move is so good.
Little pop at the
entire game. The little pop on the end.
Little pop at the end.
Nate gave me that tip a while back and can't stop using it.
All right. Let's. We should. I want to show some Smash runs, but what we got to do is show maybe some customizing on your system. So,
cool.
The boys in the back, if we could switch over to system 2, so I'm not on there.
Well,
anymore.
Smash Run is something that we have gone over before.
Yep.
But we've really never gone into it. Well, one, the idea of customizations in Smash Run totally changes the game for me because you can really make. I mean, what I've started doing is making characters just for maximum Smash Run awesomeness, and also you're playing Smash Run to farm additional unlocks. So it's kind of the circle of life on customizations.
Yep, totally. And
I think I'm going to join you guys on this one of these at least.
Let's for the first,
sure.
Maybe for the second one. But first, let's do a customization within it. Oh, are you switching it over there? Nice. One of the things we obviously showed this off at E3, but it was a really, really pared down version of Smash Run. For one, it was early in development, so not all the bells and whistles were in there yet. But also, you didn't really get a big chance to customize your characters. It basically, I think it just threw random. I think it just gave us random powers when we were playing it at E3, as opposed to
that's correct.
As opposed to doing this. So, so we showed you how to do a normal custom character, but when you go in and do a custom character for Smash Run within Smash Run, so there's a different custom menu. It gives you this bottom thing. So you see Smitty, Pirate Smitty there. He's already set up his equipment, specials, headgear, and outfit in the other custom mode, but you can also go in here and do your extra powers. So why don't you pop in there real quick?
All right. So yeah, these are only usable in Smash Run. So you kind of want to pick these that you think are going to help you out throughout the course of the Smash Run. I've unlocked a ton of them here, and you can see each one has different levels. So like I have a meteor shower. It's going to rain meteors down in front of me. I have a level 1, 2, and 3. Each of these has a different weight. So this character is pretty quick, can only carry 18 total weight, which is pretty weak. But, it makes up for it in speed. So if I were to choose this level 3 meteor shower, that's already eating up 13 of my weight. Right. So I'm going to have to kind of balance it.
And you can see from down there in the lower right over of the top screen, the difference between those levels is essentially the amount of uses that you get out of it. So that one gives you 2, then 3, then 4. So depending on how many times you want to use it.
Absolutely. And some of these, it's not necessarily a usage thing. It's just like how powerful they are.
Sure.
For instance, if I go down to like these auto recovery, level 1 and level 3, they both have 2 uses there in the bottom right corner. But one's just going to recover more.
Yeah. Or for a longer period of time or something like that. Yeah, there's varieties.
Yeah, totally.
It should be noted that you basically have like 3 of these things when you first boot the game up. All these things are things that Smitty has earned by playing various modes.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fire and forget stuff. Like power bomb, like whatever. Because if and especially you want to use them early so that you're farming that much more effectively.
Yeah, we'll go into that more when we actually get into the Smash Run as far as like strategies for using the different powers and whatnot. But
some of this stuff gets pretty exotic.
It's true. Some of it's really.
You're way overweight at this point, man. You need to just get a build that actually works.
Well, that's 18.
That's actually not bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, you just had the 4th thing.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's just because this homing missiles. I have 10 of them, which I love the homing missiles, man. What can I say?
Do those and that targets basically anything that's in your field of vision?
Yeah.
Right. How big is the blast radius on
wow, look at how that's a super speed guy that he made. Essentially.
Yeah, that guy's
Blackbeard is all speed. Look at those stats.
Yeah.
Quick Smash, though. So did you already say this? Quick Smash plus Hyper Smash is basically like one of the most lethal combinations in the game.
Plus, you can get the third one. Could be like easier launching or something like that.
That means that you get like maximum. You basically can charge your Smash power up more than usual, but it also comes out quicker than usual. So all of a sudden you have these Smash attacks that are just like ridiculous and come out in no time at all.
Well, you've outed yourself for the best strategies. Now I know what to look out for. You guys have been holding that one back.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Should we jump right into Smash Run, or do you want to look at some more?
No, let's do one. Right. Why don't you do one with one of your favorite? I don't know if you have any specific builds that are particularly suited for it, but
let me think.
It doesn't really matter. What I want to show is the type of stuff that you get out of it. So do something that you're comfortable running through.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I play Smash Run, I play the maze entirely differently depending on who I'm playing with. If I have a speedy character, I might just cruise around, not picking that many fights, and just finding tons and tons of treasure chests because they're everywhere. But the problem with that strategy is if you're not doing stat boosts the entire time that you're playing, you're obviously going to have less of a chance of winning at the end. And the way that this mode works is it doesn't matter what custom things you found. So basically, as we're running, we'll see them here in a second, you're going to see little bags drop, right? And some of the bags have custom moves in them. Some of them have custom powers in them. But the value of those things, what's actually in them, isn't determined until the end of the match.
So you got to win.
So you have to win. I mean, you don't have to.
Well, I mean,
if you don't win, you're still going to get those things, but they're going to be weaker or
not as many.
There's one right
not
there
as
we
many.
just grabbed, yeah.
So he just grabbed it. You saw that little wrench on there.
Nice.
He just grabbed a custom move.
So I start off the game really slow. I mean, I'm kind of sluggishly running around here. Can't jump very high.
There's another custom move. Get that.
Oh, get it.
Yeah. Chandelure here.
And you may wonder what the downside of dying in this mode is. Obviously, you just respawn, but you lose a bunch of the stat boosts that you've gotten. So, it does make sense to go into battle with some sort of a recovery item, unless you think that, unless you've built a character for this mode that's a total tank.
Yeah, defense.
That you don't think is going to really take a lot of damage. Then you don't have to worry about it as much. You just know that you can go out there and just start creaming things and build up all your other stats in other ways.
Or you try to survive the last 2 minutes at 100%. This doesn't always work out for me.
So one tough thing when you're playing this mode is actually paying attention to the news smashes that are down below. This is basically giving him updates on what the other players are doing. In this case, he's playing against computer players, so you're finding out if they just got a KO. You can see sort of how well they're doing. Sometimes it gives you updates on, this guy has the most attack stats right now. This guy just opened a treasure chest, so you can sort of keep track of them. But you also get lots of valuable info down there. Sometimes you'll get a preview of what the final fight is going to be. I forget how many different combinations of Final Smash Run things there are. It's like,
but
it's
so
like
many. It's
so
crazy.
many.
So I mean, there's races, there's climbs, there are things that basically benefit a particular stat. So I mean, you might get a news smash midway through this. Oh, nice redead. Midway through this, that tells you that it's going to be a race at the end, and all of a sudden you might want to look for more speed boosts than anything else because you know that that's the one thing that's going to make a difference at the end of it.
Oh yeah, so I just jumped into this challenge
this is huge.
here. This one isn't even a challenge; it's to get a gift basically. Have all this arms. So your arm stat is going to increase like your grabbing and also your item usage.
Those doors are totally random every single time you play. You never know where they're going to be, and you never know what's going to be inside them. I mean, essentially, that was just a gift room, but sometimes it'll be something where you just have to survive for 10 seconds against one of those. What are those things from Kid Icarus Uprising? That
The Orns?
Yeah, Orns that are like
those
instant
things are
death.
crazy.
Super stressful. Sometimes it'll be a break the targets challenge where you'll have 20 seconds to break all the targets, and there'll be you got to get that. Don't leave that.
I won't.
Get that Franklin badge too.
Franklin
badge.
Demanding. All right, I got to auto recover.
Yeah, you better recover. You're getting mobbed.
Getting torn up.
This is one of the reasons why I normally go. Almost every single Smash Run build I make has brief invincibility in it because
that one's nice.
sometimes you just get mobbed by enemies and they're juggling you, and you just really need to get out of it.
So otherwise, you'll take a huge amount of damage.
So here's an event. This particular one is giving him protection from above in the form of Heavenly Light. That's one of Palutena's moves.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
nice. Finish
What?
it.
Die.
So those things will blow up on their own, but if you don't if you don't actively blow up giant bullet bills, you don't get all the goodies when they explode.
I have the hardest time with those guys. That's when I get juggled.
That's when you break out something big. I mean, whenever you see some of these sort of boss characters appear, you want to use your best stuff against them because the bigger characters, like if you see a Clobber Skull or like Bonkers from the Kirby series, they're going to drop the best custom stuff. So if you really want to be beefing yourself, you want to be picking big fights.
Talking about getting juggled.
Yeah, seriously, just getting.
This is a really bad
I'm in trouble.
situation.
So you could run from that, but
I
you
could.
could also.
Oh, and a Clobber Skull
There's
up
a Clobber
there?
Skull. Don't let that guy
That would be
out.
a coward's way.
Oh.
You're no coward, right?
I'm not taking the coward's
No,
way.
if he lets the Clobber Skull out, he is going to die.
I'm not doing
guarantee
that. No, I'm going to try to take his Reaper out, though.
So sometimes you'll see bounties appear. So it'll be like, defeat Clobber Skull, and you can tap on the map icon on the bottom screen and go after him.
Where'd he go?
And you can be pretty much guaranteed to get something good out of that if you win. Problem is you're not
you might die
win.
too. I mean, and end up on the other side of the maze, right?
Yep.
This is not my best showing.
I think you're doing all right. I mean, look how much
All right.
faster you're moving.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
you're
good
doing awesome.
arms, but not much else.
You also haven't died yet, so that's good.
So now you got to hold out. You got 22 seconds.
I got to. Oh, that's the thing. If you.
Super